I'm Eric.
And I'm Melissa.
And today we are doing our April 2017 pickup video.
Yes.
And it was actually a pretty exciting month.
Yeah, it kind of was.
It started with cowlets on April
right.
1st, which we've already done our video. But actually, the rest of the month was pretty good. Very good, actually.
More like retro.
Looking at all this stuff. It was a retro month. So yeah, let's start with, I guess, the lesser exciting things.
Okay.
This is exciting. It's Stardew Valley Collector's Edition for the PS4. I actually pre-ordered this.
I need more time. There needs to be like 36 hours in a day. Okay.
We just need less work.
Yeah.
It's still
I totally want to play that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Joe and the Flock of Nerds were talking about it, and I'm like, I should just pre-order this, so I did.
And Joe's still talking about it. Like after every SDC pod, I gotta go, man. I gotta go play Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I want to go play Stardew Valley.
So we got that for PS4. I don't know why I picked PS4. I thought maybe I don't know. I like the blue better than the green box. I have no idea why.
Okay.
Then I was. This is the most recent thing we got in April. I went to a pawn shop. Now I'd been to this pawn shop maybe a month or so ago, and they had a couple of games there that I really wanted to get. Except there was one clerk there. He was brand new or something, and there were like 10 people in there, all waiting in line. I'm like, I can't sit around here waiting for this. I have no idea what they're going to charge for these games, so I left.
Yeah.
But when I went back last week, two of them were still there, so I grabbed them. One of them is Eternal Sonata, which I'm not going to talk about because it's a duplicate for me.
Okay.
I just grabbed it because I figured, I could use it for trade or something. But I did see these 5 games, and so I picked them all up.
All right, this first one is for our good friend Steven Eider.
Steven Eider, yeah. Now Monster Hunter, I think of Steven. I have one of the games for the Wii U. Now I have this. I've never tried them, but I'm like, I'll grab this. He was like $3, so I'm like, okay, I'll grab it. Because what the heck, and 3DS games, Monster Hunter seems good. Now these 2 I grabbed because they're Kinect games, and I'll grab a cheap Kinect game.
He also wants to play them.
I don't think so. I might go for all the Kinect. I'm not sure because some of them are expensive, and again, of course, that's what I said about Musha and James Buster Douglas boxing and Spider-Man 32X. I'm like, I'm not paying $60 for a 32X. Yeah, well now it's $300.
Yeah.
All right, Dance Paradise. Okay, I don't know what that is. And this one I almost didn't buy, but it turns out it's actually kind of expensive and an exclusive. Who was it that was telling me? Donovan Viper was telling me this is a U.S. exclusive.
Okay.
Country Dance All-Stars.
There you go.
Carrie Underwood. Okay.
All right. You like her.
I like her. That's about it. Okay. Whatever. I mean, I like her. I don't like her. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
We know what you mean.
Okay. SimCity Creator. I don't know. SimCity. Seemed like this might be fun.
No.
I don't think it's a SimCity game. I think it's like a SimCity Lite. It basically says build the ultimate city and then destroy it.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that sounds fun.
That's like old school SimCity.
Yeah,
you know
I'd never seen this before.
Yeah.
So I grabbed it. And then this is the one that I wanted, the other one that I wanted a few weeks ago that I had to walk away from, and that's Harvest Moon. I will grab a Harvest Moon game all the time. I've never played a single one, but I'll grab them because they seem to be desirable or collectible. So, that's not what people want to hear about, though.
Goodies.
Apparently, what people want to hear about is the awesome, probably one of my best finds ever, where we were going shopping for sporting goods for the girls, and we walked into a Salvation Army, and in the front case they had a bag of Super Nintendo games, 16 Super Nintendo games.
Not value village price.
Not value. No, it was sitting on top of an Xbox that they had marked 80. So I'm like, well, this isn't going to be good.
No.
But these 16 Super Nintendo games were $15. And I will buy $1 Super Nintendo game all day long.
Yeah.
And then there was another bag next to it with 17 N64 games, also $15. And I made the play to, let me look at those and see what they are. And once I determined there was actually 1 or 2 good games in there,
It wasn't all sports
I'll
games?
just buy it.
Yeah.
No. There's actually some really good stuff in here. But I didn't keep it all. So let me tell you first, because some people were very interested in the whole thing, what was in there that I sold. I've already traded it back, and I'll tell you what I got with it. What I have already gotten rid of. And I offered some of this to some people first before getting rid of them. And some of them were in such horrid shape, I wasn't going to offer them anyway. I just want to get rid of them.
Okay.
So what I got rid of for the Super Nintendo, I got rid of Chuck Rock. I almost kept that, but I think I feel that's a Genesis game, so I got rid of it. Emmett Smith Football. Okay, I'm not interested in sports games. I'm not keeping that stuff on my shelf. NCAA Football.
Okay.
Pink Goes to Hollywood, Pink Panther.
Oh, I was like Pink, like the singer. I'm like, no way.
Pink Panther and Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. These I almost kept, but they're not worth very much, and they weren't in great shape, and so I'm like, I'm sick of having junk on my shelf. Super Baseball 2020. That one I maybe should have kept. Super Empire Strikes Back. That one is going to your brother.
Oh, okay.
I'm giving it to him. Super Soap 6. Okay, that's worth. Super Tennis. I already have that. And Virtual Bart, which seemed okay. It was worth. The thing is I have almost no interest in it, and it seemed like it was worth something, and it was in bad shape. So those are the ones I got rid of.
Okay.
So the ones I kept are
good.
This is one I've actually been looking for.
Here we go. Gradius 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I want that in box. So I'm really excited to have that. That alone, actually not that one. It made it for me because I actually wanted that game. All right, next is Justice League Task Force. Now I was hoping this was going to be like an action platformer. It's not. It's a fighting game. And I had it in the trade-in bundle, but he was offering me such a small amount. I'm like, your brother would want this.
Okay.
I'll just give it to him. So it's not really mine. It's probably going to go to your brother.
Okay.
All right, these are out of order, so let me put it like this.
Oh boy.
Krusty's Super Fun House. I had no interest in this game. I don't know anything about it, but when I played it, it seemed kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
So I kept it.
So that's why I kept it? Right.
Yeah, it seems like it's kind of a fun puzzle game, so I decided to keep it. Now, that game.
Is this the one?
I knew nothing about. That's the one.
Okay.
Tell them what it is.
Mr. Nuts.
I would have nothing. I would know nothing about this game except when I tweeted out the picture. Vintage said, "It's Mr. Nuts," and so I looked it up, and it's quite a valuable game. So
have you tried it yet?
It paid. Yeah. It's just some platformer. If I trade that in, it'll pay for the whole bundle. Okay, so I'm probably going to use this to fund my collection.
Okay.
So I'll trade it with somebody, and who cares? And because I don't really care that much about it. All right, the next one is Super Godzilla. I don't know anything about this game, but when I tried it, it seemed really unique and cool because you kind of control Godzilla.
Oh yeah, no, that did not seem cool.
Yes, it did.
That seemed lame.
Nope, keeping it. And then finally, Tetris Attack. Why not? No, don't be throwing that away. Tetris Attack. What's not to like? Tetris. It's just some puzzle game. I'm definitely keeping a Tetris game like that. Okay, so what did I keep there? 1, 2, 3, 6 games maybe, and then Justice League is going away, and Mr. Nuts might go away eventually. All right. Okay, so that was it for the Super Nintendo, and then for the N64, there were 17 games, and I got rid of Body Harvest because that was a duplicate. FIFA 99. Okay, I don't care about the soccer. Jet Force Gemini, that's a duplicate. NBA Courtside with Kobe Bryant. I almost kept that, but I'm like, just get rid of it. NBA Live 99. Perfect Dark, also a duplicate. Pilot Wing 64, a duplicate.
Oh, Perfect Dark is the Cartridge Club game of the month.
Oh yeah, so that's right. Turok Rage Wars, which I just happened to buy at Cowlitz.
Yeah,
got it in here, so I traded that back in. And Twisted Edge Extreme Snowboarding, I almost kept, but again, I'm trying to get rid of some junk.
SSX Tricky is better.
So yeah, of course.
Or SSX Tricky.
Yeah. So what did I keep? I kept 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 N64 games, starting with Bomberman Hero. Bomberman game, that's enough for me. I'll keep it. Next one is Buck Bumble. I don't really know anything about this. I might end up getting rid of this after a while, but I decided to keep it for now just to see. Wow, what's funny?
Nothing.
You think I should get rid of it?
No.
GT64. Because I love racing games on the N64. So you're going to be like, oh, you got rid of that other stuff because you said it was junk, but this is junk you're keeping. Well, I like it. And I think I have the GT something game for the Wii.
To each his own, man.
All right, this was a actually good find. This is a somewhat valuable game in the thing. So I was happy to get this. It's Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. Was glad to get that. I'm going to keep it for now because it seems to be a desirable game. Revolt. I've actually been looking for this on the Dreamcast. Okay, so I have it on the N64. Why not? Kept it. Rocket Robot on Wheels. This one I kept because I had a vague recollection. I had heard about it from someone on YouTube. Maybe it's good. Maybe I think Kevin mentioned.
Plus it's red.
Buried on Mars mentioned. I know he mentioned Revolt on PC. I'm not sure if he mentioned what he mentioned about Rocket. Anyway, kept Rocket Robot on Wheels. Superman. I want this for the same reason everybody wants it. It's notorious. So I kept it. And then finally, WCW NWO Revenge. I know nothing about wrestling. I care little for wrestling. But I keep hearing about the good wrestling games on the N64. I asked our resident N64 and wrestling expert, It's Rocket Sauce, and he said this is his second favorite. So
there you go.
That's pretty high praise.
So you keep
I don't know. I can't remember what the first favorite is, but whatever it is, I don't have it. But for whatever they were going to give me for this, I thought I'll just keep it because it's worth it. All right. So what did I do with all that trading credit?
You took these in.
Took them all in.
To our local expensive video game store.
I actually bought a couple of things, but it's all just nonsense. So I'm going to show you the two things I got, which maybe no one cares. Spider-Man box. I already had the game. They were selling this. My store has now. The store has now decided they are going to start selling boxes separately. So everything is a la carte for Genesis. So this Spider-Man box was cheap. That's the other stuff. I got some free boxes.
Yeah.
I got a free box for World Series Baseball, so now I'm on the lookout for a loose cart for that.
Okay.
All right, so I got the box for Spider-Man. That's nice. It just completes out the collection. But this is the real item. What is it?
It is TurboGrafx 16. I say Raiden, but I think you say Raiden.
Raiden, because that's how I know. If it's Japanese, that's how it would be pronounced. Raiden. Raiden. So, I bought this, and I love this game. It's a great vertical scrolling shooter. I have Raiden.
How can you not like it?
360, yeah. I have Raiden Fighter Aces. I have Raiden 4. Now I want to get some of the other games. This is fantastic. I've been enjoying playing that in a week or two since I got it.
Yep.
So, and it's always nice to add a turbo game. I never would have bought this any other way, but the credit, you know, I got to keep all these games. I got a bunch of credit. I traded in some GameCubes also, which they gave me a bunch of credit for. And so,
there you go.
Bought a really great TurboGrafx game.
So you got a bunch,
splurge. It was a treat.
Rid of a bunch of stuff
that
you didn't want.
Yeah, which is basically
and then you got
free.
one little thing back.
Yeah, which I didn't want. Yeah. And it's efficient space-wise too, because it's just this little tiny case. All right, but these are the big deals of the month. Raiden's a big deal, but the biggest deal of all was a gift from fellow Cartridge Clubber Retro Pixel, who surprised me and bought for me and sent to me as a gift the last Sega Master System game complete in box that I needed for my North American collection, and that is Sonic the Hedgehog. It doesn't have the UPC sticker. I'm not going after the UPC sticker. That's a $200 sticker, but this is the game that was released in the US. It's the same binary, and so he sent it to me.
Thank you.
I'm blown away. It completed my collection.
I was like, get out!
Get out indeed. So exciting. Thank you so much, Retro Pixel, and everybody.
This is amazing.
Who was looking out for me for the last Sega Master System game I needed. I know there were a number of people that were looking out for me at Barry, and if they hadn't done it, I would have tried doing it when we're hoping to go to Barry this year. So I'd be looking forward to.
Don't make promises.
It's not a promise. We're hoping. I
hoping.
promise that we're hoping.
I promise that we're getting the paperwork started.
Yeah, we're getting the paperwork started. So, thank you so much to Retro Pixel. Thank you so much to the Cartridge Club in general for
this is a big deal.
Being a big group, supporting supporting us and being supportive and helping each other out and looking for things. So yeah, April was an incredible month for me.
Yeah.
Lots of great stuff, and finally completed the Sega Master System collection. I'm so excited. I come in here every night and look at it, just to look at its completeness. All right.
It was like a big deal.
Huh?
It was like a big deal.
We took a picture of me putting it in its spot. I had opened up the spot on the shelf and the gap, and I'm like, I gotta fill this gap. And I got a little snapshot you took of me. Yep. Finally placing it in its final home.
Yep.
So anyway, that's it for April. Big month.
Yes.
All around. So yeah.
All right. If you enjoyed the video, like us and subscribe.